God has grace, yeah. But that's not a pass for you to be stupid. And look, you clicked on this video because you knew or you know what you did or what you're doing is wrong. So that means you got knowledge. And the more he gives you, the harder you're judged. Like for me, I started working out when I was like, I'm pretty much anorexic, bro. 108, 109, 110 pounds. So there was a couple weights outside and I decided to lift them up. And I knew if I did it and I got muscular, that girls were gonna come. But I didn't do this for females. I low-key wanted to feel like I was doing something with my time. Time passes by and I got a body that I'm lucky, blessed to have. And if you don't know, the more blessings that you get, the more temptations that come. And with this body, the temptations I've seen is with women. Because some women, when you have a nice body, bro, regardless whether they have a husband and they're married, regardless whether they got a boyfriend, regardless whether they're a home mother and have kids, they would literally, bro, I'm being for real, you might not believe me, bro, they would literally put all of that to the side, all of it, just for you, like, to go up to them and... I think y'all can finish the sentence. And I get tempted by that, because first off, they're actually beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, they're beautiful. And secondly, I'm 18, which means I got testosterone inside of me. I got puberty still inside of me. And that means all of my hormones are against me. So I'm tempted heavy because I want to go. But I read the parable of the talents in the New Testament in the Gospel of Matthew. And if y'all don't know what happens, pretty much God, which is the master, gives his servant, which is us, talents, which is pretty much like money. And he gave them different amounts. And he expected the servants to like do something with the things that he gave him. So he comes back and the first two servants, they got the job done. But the third servant, he had Pinterest on his phone. So that means he didn't do anything because he was scared. And when God found out that he was scared and he didn't do anything with the materials that he entrusted him with, he was heated. And one of the last couple of verses from that parable was like Jesus explaining it. And he was like, to whom much has been given, much more will be required. And it made me realize, the more God gives us, the more he expects from us. So if he gives you like more knowledge, the more he expects you to answer to it. The more money he gives you, the more he expects you to help others and bless others. The more muscle he gives you, the more self-control he expects you to have. And I don't know what you may have, but if you don't do anything, or worse, you do bad with the talents he's given you, that's on you, bro. That's your soul. The other thing is that you feel regret. And the pain of regret is ultimately really worse than the pain of discipline. And if you also think about it, all the fun is high risk, low reward. Like people say casual sex is fun. They're like, oh yes, I'm gonna have the best orgasm in my life. Next thing you know, they have a whole STD and a child they didn't even want. You go out and commit adultery thinking, oh yes, I'm gonna clap his wife. Next thing you know, her husband finds out and she's claiming you raped her just so she could protect her innocence and not take accountability that it was her fault. Yes, he loves us, but no, he's not gonna bend justice for us. Like our mom may love us, but if we fall off our bike, her love is not gonna stop us from scraping our knee. Likewise with God, he loves us, but he's not gonna remove the pain of the consequences we caused on ourselves. And if you see the world with understanding, you'll see that the pain that you get from your consequence is pretty much still love and mercy. Because if you don't got the pain from your consequences, how are you gonna know that you need a change? How are you gonna know not to do this again? How are you gonna know that you need help? Like if you get shot in your abs or something and you don't feel the pain, you think everything is good until you bleed out and next thing you know you're dead. So if you don't feel the pain of your consequences, how are you gonna know that you need a change and stop doing this? So yeah, bro, just trust me when I say you carry your cross, because the resurrection is way better than the pain you feel now. So Yeah.